All right. Oh man, Rellism Raw Sports Talk, episode 86, part 1. And you know I'm really real holding down like my man Jacquees. We got GM Tommy. We got my man Brandon. We got Shammond back on. And Skiller Instinct is back in the house after his birthday hiatus. I hope you had a good time, man. Did you have a good time?
Yes, sir.
That's what's up, man. That's what's up. Well, we got a lot to talk about, but we got to talk about my man Shammond's boy first. He's all over the news because everybody wants him. Everybody wants a piece of Debo. You don't need him, Tommy. You got enough wide receivers in the house. So do you, Brandon. And the Giants do too. But we need somebody. But Debo, he talked about it's between him and his agent and the 49ers. So something's going on. Is it just about money, Shammond, or is it something bigger than that?
I think it's something way bigger than that, than just the money. I just honestly, my personal opinion, because everybody has their own right, but I just feel like he doesn't want to be in San Fran anymore. I just don't think he wants to be in California. As you can see, he has a baby. His baby's not around, you know. And
Where's
I feel
his
like
baby
he just
at?
wants to be. But I think she's like, where is she, in Florida? And guess where he works out at? Where he been working out at, in Florida.
Oh, Lord.
So I feel like he's gonna try to get more closer, you know. I think it's more.
You see him at the Dolphin?
No.
Oh, I love him in Miami, but I mean, they won't be able to afford him probably.
No, it won't. It won't.
Yeah.
Probably ruin his career.
So we think it's just about no money's involved at all.
I mean, Debo can get paid. We trying to pay Debo, so it's obvious.
The 49ers said they've offered him money. We don't know how much money. Gio, Tommy, what you think?
I'm kind of mainstream media kind of picked up my immediate thought on this. I see him as a really good fit for San Fran because he's got to be traded, or for Carolina because he's got to be traded.
Carolina.
Carolina.
Not Carolina.
Because they need a QB. So you need to invest in the wide. You have to invest in something that's going to help a young QB. And what better way to do that than Debo? You've also got what they would be sending back most likely. They've got an interest superstar trade. They've got McCaffrey. I've got a need in San Fran with a running back. I've got a head coach who knows this guy's father like the back of his hand. Knows Christian from growing up with him. The connections are real there, I think. That's what I'd like to see. I'd love to see Christian in San Fran because I think that would be spectacular. And then I would really like to see Debo go to Carolina because he's from Carolina. That's his home. And I think, you know, I don't think Jimmy G goes. They think, you know, a dual package. No, Jimmy G's not going where Debo's going. And Carolina needs to get a young QB.
But DJ Moore just got this big contract. He's getting 24 million a year. How are they going to afford two players? Because last episode y'all were saying he should get
Carolina's got they've got high cap room. They've got the room for it.
So you gonna pay two wide receivers 24 and above?
And no QB. You're gonna pay a QB 5.
You're paying Darnold 15 at least.
Darnold's gone after this year. That's what you're doing.
You're trying to draft a quarterback if you're Carolina to get a rookie contract deal?
Debo's going to get re-signed, but he's going to play this year for his contract. So this year is not what we're talking about. It's next year that he's going to be paid. So Darnold's not there, and that whole team can be rearranged. Carolina is fresh. They can be rearranged.
Okay. What you think, Brandon?
I think it's about the money, and it's about him. I don't think he sees anything there. He sees Trey Lance. He's not, you know what I mean?
So
he don't see them doing anything.
Shammond said it in the group thing. You said something about he wouldn't go work out with Trey Lance. So you think it's about if Jimmy G goes, I'm going to go because I want to win. I don't want to rebuild. I'm going to try to win.
He needs to get paid because of the way he plays, and he don't like playing that running back stuff. So,
but if he don't like playing that running back stuff, do we consider him to be?
He's a top 6, 7, maybe
$28 million a year though.
No,
he's not a wide receiver get paid like that.
His game's not as a wide receiver though. His game is unicorn.
And he's injury prone.
Well, then Brandon said he don't want to play running back.
He's not running back. You put him on running back. You're not saying he's going to beat one-on-one coverage every time. You're saying Debo in space is more dangerous than anybody else, and that might be.
Look, it's not more of that. We're trying to play him at running back. It's more on Just put the ball in his hands. Let him make a play. Basically,
the 49ers lined him up in the backfield.
Running back.
Yeah, he was playing running.
They weren't trying to just put it in his hands. They were tucking it in his hands. You know what I'm saying? Chris, you agree with that? What you think?
Give me the ball. Give me the ball. So, I mean, we gave him the ball.
You think it's money or you think it's about playing running back instead of wide receiver? Or both?
It's definitely not that.
I think it's, I say, look,
Chris.
running backs have, I was a running back, you know what I'm saying? And running backs, you only going to play, how many, I don't know, what's the average years of running back? 7, 8 years running back?
4 or 5, maybe.
Well, your knees, man, you think about it, knees are serious, man. So, of course, he's going to want money. I think it's about money, but it's also, you know, him giving the ball. You know, he wants the ball. He wants to live the rest, however many years he got left, to make numbers and to be in that category to the Hall of Fame. He wants to do that.
All right.
And
I like
that. He's not. You got to pay for those injuries, bro. They're not free.
Right. Damn, Tommy, I like that shirt.
To agree with y'all when y'all say about the money, this is the only reason why I agree with the money is because Deebo Samuel and his family grew up poor with no money. So of course, when he got the opportunity, pay me because his family ain't really never had no.
But you just said the 49ers are gonna pay him.
I was saying if I was to agree, but right. Yeah, we tried to. But
so we all kind of close with the same things. I think more things are gonna come out in the near future. Let's talk about the teams that's already shot their shot. The Jets. What do you think about the Jets?
Take him.
That could be that's one of the number one teams that he possibly might go to.
All right, so GM Tommy, could the Jets make it happen with their draft capital? Because he needs to get, if he's going to get traded, he's got to get traded.
They almost got Tyreek Hill. They were one of the finalists to get Tyreek.
Yeah,
they didn't get Tyreek for a reason. Same reason we're not going to get.
You know what I'm saying? So why wouldn't they go for Debo?
Nobody's going to sign with him. You're not going to. What are you going to tell me? Zach Wilson's my QB because I can't prove that yet. I mean,
you don't want Trey Lance. You don't want Zach Wilson.
Becton, your left tackle's not showing up to camp. I mean, he's not going to New York.
All right.
Nobody's going to New York.
All right. So the next team, the Packers. I think that would be a huge fit, but I can't see the 49ers doing it. Right?
They wouldn't.
Right, Brandon?
They ain't doing it.
The Packers would love it though, right?
Yeah, well, they can't do that.
Why would we want to see?
Oh no, we gotta do one at a time, guys. One at a time. Finish, Brandon.
No way he gets traded to anybody in the NFC except the Eagles. Maybe that's about it.
All right, go ahead, Shammond. Say what you said.
Yeah, like you said last night on the show. Why would we want to give him the Packers, knowing that we might end up seeing the Packers? And yeah, that's my reason.
But he would be scary in a Packer uniform. I'll tell you that. The Detroit Lions, Detroit Lions trying to get anybody. They're trying to get anything, anybody. You know what I'm saying? If it's all about the money, they gonna give him the boatload because they got to. You think they have a chance? Chris, you think the Lions have a chance to get him?
To get who?
Debo.
Oh no. They're not even in the cat. They're not even top 6, bro.
All right. Tommy,
never mind. Just go ahead.
No, I agree with you, Chris. I agree with you, yo.
Hell no, dude.
He's going to be. Can you resign him?
He's not going to the Ravens. Too much running, and for what Jackson and then the other running back. What's his name? I forgot his name. Anyways, you got Chiefs.
What about the Chiefs though? With the Chiefs, I can see him being with the Chiefs.
They go get rid of Juju. They got rid of
Juju.
They got rid of one of their key players, bro.
They got Nico Hardman and Juju. You don't think Debo would work well with Patrick Mahomes as
and they got Vance
gunslinger as he is? No?
I don't think they'd go for it.
No. So before we go off of this, then who would be better, DK Metcalf or Debo with the Chiefs?
I think Debo, but I think Metcalf. He's better than Metcalf.
But you just said Debo would be better with him.
Yeah, Debo would be better because he's better than Metcalf. But I don't think they're going to pay for him.
He's better than Metcalf.
Yeah.
But scheme-wise, with that system, the way they just fling it. I mean, think about Tyreek Hill just getting little quick joints. Debo's not as fast as Tyreek Hill, but he can bully ball mugs.
Yeah.
He can bully ball. You got Hardman to be the speedster.
But they could draft the top-notch receiver in the first round this year, too.
Yeah. All right. So
Shit, we getting alignment for our first rounder, yo.
I don't think that any NFC team is gonna get a shot at Debo. I said last night, I said the Patriots would fit, but the Patriots ain't gonna spend money.
I was gonna say the Patriots, yo. The
But
Patriots.
the Patriots don't spend money like that.
Yeah.
And I said the Ravens, even though you dogged the Ravens.
I like the Ravens. I
I
like
thought
the
it was
Ravens.
a perfect fit.
I like the Ravens, but it's trying to be too much talent. You know that Jackson's always trying to run the ball.
Go ahead,
You still
Tommy,
got
what?
nobody to throw it to him.
If it's because it's a different throw. Debo isn't going to he's not going to beat him. He's not beating nobody 25, 35 yards down.
Exactly.
The big slant. He's coming down 8 yards, tucking in, and if you can get somebody who can run like a boot with him,
Yes.
probably the best boot player right now is Lamar.
I think that's a perfect
Maybe
fit.
Dalen and somebody like that could go out there and run a boot with him. He's dangerous. I'd love to run. I'd love to see it.
You don't think it would work out, Brandon?
I'm suspect. I'm iffy on Lamar, man, as a quarterback. But I mean,
I like him with the Chargers.
Tommy and Shammond said he's the best player in the league.
well,
Most dynamic.
Yeah.
Easily.
So as an all-around football player, he's best. by
All
far.
around. You didn't mess
He's
up by
best by
saying all
far.
around.
I mean,
all
Aaron
around
Donald's
what?
the
All
best.
around what?
Man,
A
man,
no
I put
arm
Debo-
man
I
running
put
like this.
Debo on
He
defense.
can't
I'm
throw.
going to my man crush, Micah. That's the best thing I've seen since sliced bread.
Come on, Mike. All right, so nobody can give me no team that fits him perfectly. No team fits him perfectly. Nobody.
49ers.
Chargers, yo. Chargers.
And
That's
the
what I
Chargers
said.
is somebody I
Chargers.
thought about too.
Colts.
And
Justin
It's
Herbert.
the same thing what Tommy said about Carolina. You just gave Keenan Allen that money. I mean, Mike Williams that money. Keenan Allen still got a pretty nice contract. You can pay
I think
3
Colts would be the
receivers,
best fit. The Colts would be the best fit.
The Colts. That's one right there. But what are you gonna do after that, Matt Ryan?
They're going to
how
have to
many
get rid of
receivers
Amon Ra. Or, they're going to, or not, yeah. Pittman.
Nah, that's
Pittman.
Pittman.
Pittman. They're going to have to get rid of Pittman. They're going to have to get rid of their second.
You can't get rid of Pittman, man.
Nah, I
have to.
can't
You can't
get
get
rid of Pittman.
He's going for
Get rid of
Have y'all thought about
Pascal or
Minnesota?
whoever they got
The
out there.
Vikings.
The Vikings, they got enough too, man, because Jefferson's gonna get money soon. He's gonna get money soon. You can't.
He only
think they would be
23.
willing to
I mean-
just give us Justin Jefferson for Debo?
You really think they're gonna do that, dummy?
They ain't give it up
They ain't doing
Jefferson for
that. They ain't doing that like that.
Jefferson probably
Anyway,
second best in the game.
with all these wide receivers, they just passed this just for you, Chris. Kadarius Toney. Giants talk about they trying to trade him. And I know he's done nothing
man.
with the Giants.
I don't think.
I'll
I
tell you
think
what,
they're gonna
as
pay him, yo.
talented as he is, as talented
He
as
is.
he is,
I think they're gonna pay him. I think
they're,
they'll
not paying him.
keep
They're
him.
trading him.
It's
They are
It's the second
trading him.
year, right?
Yeah,
They're
they're
trading
serious
him.
about this.
Who would be a good team to go get him? Because he's one of those rookie talents that whatever, kind of like an Odell that just got hurt. You couldn't really see the
Got
potential
hurt
of what
every
it was gonna
week for
be.
me.
And you saw what Odell turned out to be those little handful of years there. Who could Kadarius Toney go to? Because I can't see the Giants asking for too much.
Hey. Put him in,
Go ahead,
put him in
Shammond.
Kyle Shanahan's hands.
What's his contract like?
See
Go ahead,
what
Shammond.
the 49ers can't
He's on
see.
a
what the
first
49ers
round.
can't do.
He's still on a rookie contract.
He's a
Put
first
him in
rounder.
Kyle Shanahan's
First
hands.
round pick.
Yeah, he's a first rounder.
He's got 5 years of control.
Yeah,
Worth a pick.
that's what I'm saying. Go ahead,
Oh, yeah.
Shammond. I didn't hear you. Say it again.
I said, I feel like, and I'm not just saying San Fran, but the way he plays, like he likes to run after the catch and stuff like that. We like players like that.
I can
We
see
can
that.
put him on bootlegs. We can put him on. We can use him the same way we use Debo in the way, because when we put him in space, Kadarius Toney is going to shake the first man that comes in front of him. That's just that.
I think that's a great
And
choice.
then, like, I think he'll play good with how Kyle Shanahan does. That Cal get him the rock.
I can agree with that. What you think, Brandon?
Miami. No.
Don't you got enough already?
We got rid of Parker, man. We need a fourth or fifth receiver.
You know,
That's what
I'm
he
sitting there
is,
looking.
too.
I could always look at Brandon and be like, "Hey, me and Brandon can roll together because both our franchises suck ass." Now his team that got, I mean, God,
Nah.
it was
He
hungry.
needs
They
to go-
ate everything. God dang.
he needs to go somewhere like Atlanta to give him somebody.
But now Debo was talked about in Atlanta too. And don't forget about the Cowboys. They like shit like that. And
Yeah,
I can see that
I
happening.
can see that.
I can see that.
I can see the
Debo-
Cowboys for
I can see the
something.
Cowboys
Hey,
get Debo too.
if he goes to the
But
Cowboys,
Kadarius Toney, man, I think he needs to be in a spread type shit. 49ers, Colts,
KC.
something like I said Chiefs.
Yeah.
What about the Rams?
But they got enough. The Rams. How
No,
much more
Debo
money they
hates
got
the
left?
Rams.
How many
All
Rams
they got to
got?
do is swing a.
Yeah,
What I'm looking at right
they
now,
be
people
cheating,
5 years
man.
of control. They could probably, if they can find a way to swing one
the
player
Rams
and a
need
pick,
Kadarius
a third
Toney?
round pick, they got it.
Do they need Kadarius Toney? Cooper Cup, Chris's man crush, Skillet
And
Essex'
Robinson?
man crush. They don't
I'm
need
not
You don't
big
know
on
what Beckham
Robinson,
is. Beckham
but-
might not be there. You still don't know what Beckham is. He could be the trade.
So what? Didn't they get
Man, they'll
somebody
trade
like
him
Allen
mid-season.
Robinson or
Send
something?
him back.
I see.
Send Beckham back. Send Beckham back.
Beckham back.
No, Giants won't take him back. I'd be
No, he
surprised.
won't go back. You still ain't got a quarterback.
Put him on the
When he was
Greyhound.
there, you ain't have a quarterback, and you still ain't got one. Welcome to Washington's life. Welcome to
I'd
Washington's
love
life.
it.
And speaking of washed up wide receivers still trying to make headlines, Desean Jackson trying to put his name out there, talking about, I might retire unless a certain quarterback wants me. Tom Brady don't want you. Tom Brady don't want you, homie. Patrick Mahomes don't want you. Denver, how many balls y'all got in Denver?
Denver wants him. We don't want him. We don't.
How many-
We got Hamler's hurt. He blew out. The way he's hurt, we don't know what he's coming back.
KJ's still
But
in
Deshaun
hurt.
is
Jackson-
gonna get hurt
and he
too,
slips
though.
right into that role. Plus, we do not have a punt return. We cut
And he'll get
last
hurt
year's.
Week
we don't have a
3, he'll
punt
get
return.
hurt. He'll get hurt week 3.
Facts. My ankle.
His ankle will break
Yo,
in the third
I
game.
love fucking Tommy because Tommy wants everybody.
Come
This
on.
fuck wanted every quarterback. Now he wants every wide receiver. What else you want, Tommy?
I bet he want Debo. I bet
You want
he want
Sierra
I
to
don't want
cheerlead
Debo.
for the team
That's
too? Sierra, I mean, what do you want, Tommy?
I want Sierra.
Wow.
His eyes looked like he was like, I'm hungry as can be.
yeah. Yeah.
All right, but look, I feel like with all this going on with the Debo thing, Kyler Murray and all that, we'll get to Kyler Murray. But this Pandora's box, man, let's talk about that for a minute. Are you worried about the future of sports? Because obviously we're sports fans and we love the parody of sports. Doesn't it seem like lately in the past like few years since LeBron did this with the Heatles that it's starting to get a lot of crybaby-ish, a lot of I want this, I'm gonna take stuff off social media, trade me. I think it's way more than it used to be because I remember getting a jersey and that team, he was on your team for like 10 years. Now it's like he might be there
Yo,
for years.
you speaking straight facts,
Go
man.
ahead, Chris. Go ahead, Chris.
It's the league has gotten to it's just about money to these guys now, man. It's not about sticking with a team and growing and hoping that you get a championship. You know what I'm saying? And just growing the fundamentals within that league, whatever team you're playing for, man, and really just being a Manning or something, or some shit like that, or fucking Emmitt Smith who played for the Dallas Cowboys for shit.
Yeah, he went to Arizona too.
But
I got an example of what I think should happen on the roundtable when we talk about that later, and I want to see what y'all say about that. But I hope the NFL does not turn into the NBA with doing this, trying to join super teams.
that's
If
whack,
the
man.
NFL if they're gonna do some crybaby stuff or whatever, and don't go that far like the NBA, I'll be like, okay, but the NBA is getting kind of crybaby-ish, and that's why everybody cheers for like Giannis and teams like that because we're tired of the superstar teams. I hope Kevin Durant and them lose every game. James Harden and all these crybabies, they try all these super teams. I'm glad the Lakers didn't make it for the same reasons. Tommy, what you think?
As far as the NFL goes, as contracts goes, I'm actually probably in the minority. I'm really happy that the NFL players have finally gotten some control over their rights here. They've easily been lagged behind baseball and basketball for the amount of money players are able to make.
But are they doing it the right way though?
They are doing it the right way.
I mean, it's the most physical sport out there, though.
They have the shortest lifespan of all the sports. They should have, and it's the biggest money maker of all sports. They have one of the lowest leveled contracts. And something that struck me as a kid that was pointed out to me about NFL versus the other sports. They're the only sport where the players wear a helmet. Because of that, their faces aren't on TV. We don't know what these guys look like unless they are one of the 10 players that show up on State Farm.
We don't know those meat guys on the line.
Unless you're on a State Farm commercial, we don't know who you are. We know your helmet. We know the net. We know the emblem. So once you're not that anymore, we don't know who you are. They really do deserve to make more than Steph Curry, but they've just never been able to.
I agree. But I agree with that.
I agree 100,000%, man. It's the most physical. It's the most physical sport, and these players risk their limbs, their brain, their bodies. I mean, They need to be being paid the most. It's just a no-brainer, dude.
Paid the most. That's gonna be another topic for another time, man. That's gonna be another topic for another time. So look, now we got to get to the big time storyline QB stuff. Brandon, I know you with me with this, yo. Haskins with the 911 call coming out of his wife.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I was trying to say it yesterday, and I didn't really know how to say that you're happy because I'm not happy somebody died, but I'm happy that it wasn't something that self-inflicted. You know what I mean? Right. Because you pointed out last time, and I didn't think about it like that. Go ahead with it.
Yeah, I know. It sucks. There ain't nothing good about it. Everybody says suicide immediately. I ain't jumping the gun on stuff like that. So it's just unfortunate, man.
Accident, right?
Yeah, just an accident.
It seems like an accident.
Ran out of gas, got hit by a truck.
Probably on the phone.
Hold up, man. So you telling me this accident, because I thought it could have been, honestly thought it could have been suicide. I mean, that's what we talked about on the interstate. You know what I'm saying? Like, that was the first thing that came to at least my mind. Like, yo, what? And it was just random. Like, what it made no sense. But yeah, they said it's completely legit an accident for him.
Yeah, he ran out of gas, called his girl, said he was walking to get some help, gas, tried to cross, got smacked. So.
But the fact that it's the unfortunate, because it was an unfortunate situation, it's like you've never seen that coming. None of us seen it coming. He probably didn't see it coming. It's just more on. I don't.
He obviously ain't see it coming.
I don't like talk.
I'm not trying to be funny. I'm just saying, like, damn, why did I say that?
I was about to say the same shit.
You feel me? And I just look at it in a positive way and be like, hey, it was it's time to go to a better place. And that's all I can think. Because, like, nobody knows what happened. There's only one person.
Obviously, he didn't see it coming.
And I feel bad for the truck
driver. Another guy who's trying to come back.
This is still funny to me, God forgive me.
Trying to come back. The Hansbro's favorite, Mr. Kaepernick. What's up?
Oh God, man! I hope he comes back to the league, bro.
Is he gonna make a roster as a backup? Shammond, is he gonna make it?
Yeah, he can. He can start for. He can start for the. He can start for who?
Start for who?
He can start over Sam. They gave Cam Newton a chance to start. Why won't they give Colin Kaepernick?
Hey, he's starting over Burrow.
Yeah, right. That's another thing your man crushes. Hold on, Shammond. You're saying that Colin Kaepernick can start right now for what team?
Carolina Panthers.
Right, the Birmingham Stallions.
Guys, I'm gonna make an early exit, man. All right, I gotta get to bed. I got work tomorrow, so I'm gonna make an early exit. Thanks a lot, man. I'll be back up with you guys soon. All right.
All right, Skilla.
All right, yo, gang.
Next week you ain't got work. I expect you on.
I bet. Thank you, sir.
No doubt. So Shammond says that he can start right now for Carolina.
And listen, and this is my thing. The reason why I trust him, he's led the team to the Super Bowl.
Oh my God!
And listen,
Tommy Jr. Tommy Jr. Stop, Tommy Jr. Stop it. Stop, Tommy Jr. Tommy Jr. Stop it. We know he played for the 49ers. We know that's your team. We know all this. But that was like 25 years ago, bro.
And he has a positive record in all his years of starting.
18 years ago.
When's the last time he started again?
Listen, right? You said 15. Yeah, when the game was harder to play. Back in the day, it wasn't none of that crybaby stuff in 012 and stuff.
He's the biggest crybaby there is. He's the first crybaby.
Listen, you really can't. Listen, I'm not saying that I doubt him being able to come back to the NFL as a backup in some capacity, whatever. But listen, you cannot use the argument of he led a team to the Super Bowl.
Because Jeff Hostetler led a team to the Super Bowl. I mean,
GM Tommy, can he play in the league anymore?
Yeah, he can play in the league. I think skill-wise, I think he knows damn well he's not going to. He's ostracized himself. He's done. He's untouchable. He's everything.
He's broke.
Can he be a backup? Can he be a backup for somebody?
I just think it's funny that his cause, which I fully support, has lagged in the media recently, and now he's playing football again.
What is his cause? Is it him? It's him.
All that shit was fake, dude. I've been trying to tell everybody that
All
shit
that
was fake.
BLM bullshit.
And I'm a black man saying
him.
that shit. I'm a black man saying that. I can see that shit, man. That's just bullshit.
Wait, y'all mad because he was standing up for black people?
No.
He wasn't standing up for
no. Hold, yeah.
He was standing up for himself.
Yeah.
Fully support.
See, yeah. That's gonna be.
But you gotta
we gonna get into. I don't want to waste the rest of the
from
show
his side of the story now.
There's tons
he
of
gotta respect
people
he's
black
trash.
people that ain't Colin Kaepernick doing it that way.
Yeah, freaking millionaire out here.
Kaepernick got to get a Netflix show. He got to do all these things instead of a black
Ike deal.
I don't want to hear that.
You gotta know the history in America that they've covered up when we was in school that you might not know about.
You got to get it from Colin Kaepernick. Kaepernick is the black activist
I know what he's talking about. It's deeper. Look, it's deeper than just how they're doing.
Raised by wealthy parents.
I'm trying to tell you,
Shammond, you a young black man. Before you start speaking reckless, that's what's wrong with black people and black men especially. Before you start speaking reckless, know your facts and don't sound stupid and ignorant. You have to, because you're a very educated man. You're a very intellectual brother, and that's why I mess with you. But you got to get all your facts in place first, baby. You got to, all right? Or else they're going to look at you and say, yeah, there's another dumb. I'm serious. I'd love to talk more with you about that. But we're not going to spend the rest of this 10 minutes on this episode on that, all right? The next, more quarterback talk. You got me fired up in here. Kyler Murray.
I brought the uncle out of him.
Kyler Murray. Tommy, Kyler Murray says, everything's good, but I'm not playing without a contract. The team says they're not going to trade him. Which one's going to happen first?
Oh, Kyler's playing. He 100%. Come on now. He's 100% a Cardinal.
Will he play without a contract or are they going to trade him?
No, he's gonna get a contract.
Oh, so they're gonna pay him.
They're gonna pay him.
Why are we taking so long then?
Honestly, I told you in the beginning, I thought this was a game in the beginning with the whole thing with Russell Wilson, and let's see who's interested. Let's play this all the right way. I think if any, that's his coach. You can't tell me this all fell apart this fast. That's his coach.
Well, when his coach got a 5-year extension. When his coach
got a 5-year extension, he should have been exactly. He should have been in the GM's office like, yo, get my quarterback signed. I thought this was bullcrap from the beginning. They're going to pay him. He's a Cardinal. It's his coach. The 5 years, he wasn't. They're going to fire the coach for the QB every time. You sound like you so positive. I don't know, Brandon. What do you think?
I don't know if they want him around.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm gonna take you, Larry Fitzgerald, who I've never heard anyone say a bad word about. Has said this dude was not liked by his own teammates, was arrogant, punk. He's just not a leader. That's what Larry Fitzgerald said this dude.
Yeah, Larry Fitzgerald. Yeah.
He ain't gonna lie.
Exactly right. What you think?
I just don't think he's worth it, man. He's not worth it.
You take him over Tua. Jesus Christ. Is Shammond there or not?
Yeah, I'm here.
Oh, wow. What do you think? You think Kyler Murray's going to play without getting this contract, or they're going to pay him, or they're going to trade him? What you think?
And what name did you say again?
Kyler Murray. I can't see your face or nothing. Kyler Murray.
All right, my bad. My screen.
Kyler Murray. Here you go ahead.
They're gonna pay Kyler.
You think so too, Tommy Jr.?
Yeah, they're gonna pay Kyler.
So why are we waiting so long?
Oh shit! The Hawks done came back.
That's true. But I feel like they're going to get the contract done. They're going to get it done.
Why are we taking so long and making all this stuff go in the media? Why? Man, we got so much.
That's a good question.
We got tons of stuff. That's a good question, right? I think there's more to it, like Brandon said. We got 7 minutes left. We got a lot of stuff to go through. Baker Mayfield still ain't signed. Is he going to get signed?
They got to release him, right?
They ain't got to release him.
GM
Tommy, do they have to release him before a certain date without having to honor some money, or how does that work?
I think he already paid it.
They've already paid him. He's
so why release him then? Deshaun Watson can pull his hamstring and break his leg or something.
Because they know they're not going to keep you.
You can't keep that guy in the locker room. It's not the field you're worried about. It's the locker room.
How many weeks do y'all think Deshaun Watson might be out?
He was not. I think whether he plays or not.
I don't know if he plays. He's getting 6 or 8.
I feel like they keep Baker until Watson.
Baker's not going to step on that field.
Tommy said he ain't going to be in the locker room.
I wouldn't either.
He's not going to show up.
Send him my way. Shit. Send him my way.
Y'all got Wentz.
We got who?
Wentz.
Oh,
Yeah,
Trey
you're right.
Young done.
You're right. So we got 6 minutes left. We got a whole lot of stuff next episode. We got NBA playoffs all day long. We got round
Speaking
table,
of, Trey
all
Young
kinds of
just
stuff.
hit it.
Baseball with Drew. But before we get to the baseball, what is up with your boy LeBron James, Shammond?
Damn hell.
I mean, this dude's out here. Can he just
I
shut
think
up,
he
please?
want to come home.
He's not in the playoffs. He's out here tweeting about the Clippers and the coach, and they lost. He's out here tweeting about Kyrie, how great, and then they lost. He's tweeting about Anthony Edwards, and they blew the biggest lead. Yo, I thought the game was over. I cut it off. I thought the Wolves beat the Grizzlies last night, and the game was over. And now he's guaranteeing he ain't gonna miss the playoffs again. Is that factual? Will LeBron ever miss the playoffs again?
He shouldn't ever missed it in the first place when 10, 11 teams make it. I mean, shit. This dude, man, blames everyone but himself.
Everyone. Tommy, what you think?
Can't stand him, man.
I mean, he's probably never going to miss the playoffs again.
And there's 2 years he has left.
He's going to try to play 5.
Shit.
He's gonna play 5 years?
Probably got 5 more.
I mean, honestly, I might agree with you with that. Maybe not 5 top tier.
I mean, he don't play
almost
defense
won
now.
He almost won the scoring championship. So
Be
I'd say
agreed to
maybe
play the
2,
4.
3 more.
He could play 10 more, but he still won't play the 4.
He still won't play the 4 because he's a puss.
And he's still ain't gonna win another ring.
Because he's a puss. That's why. I mean, look at all the players that we could have had that LeBron gave away.
Yep.
You know what I mean? So he just gets on my nerves. But look, I'm gonna give this question out to y'all. I'm gonna bring it back up on the round table later on. This year, Christmas NFL is gonna have the 3 games for the first time ever. 3 games of NFL. They will be competing directly with the NBA. Okay, directly with the NBA. And of course, we're fantasy football players. You know what I'm saying? So we're always gonna watch the NFL over the NBA. I'm sorry, that's just the way it is. My question for the round table is gonna be, what matchup in the NBA and what circumstances would make you flip over and watch the NBA? We'll come back to that. Just y'all think about that. All right.
Nah.
Hey, so look, real quick, throwback or color waves? What's hyper for y'all? Because remember on Thursday nights they used to do the color waves on football. What's better,
football.
throwback or those?
I'm a throwback guy. Denver's
throwback guy?
I've got some. We've got throwbacks.
Okay.
There's some dope colorway joints.
So you like the colorway?
Oh, the color
Like
rush. Remember they called in the NFL? Color rush.
Jamal, what you think?
I messed with the Thursday night color rush.
Colorway. Oh, so we got 2 colorways.
No, I like throwbacks better.
I'm a throwback better too. So Tommy, what's your favorite throwback?
Probably Big D.
Who?
Yeah, no, Denver's the Big D and
The
Denver.
original.
I didn't know that shit was Denver.
Yeah, it's one of the bad. One of the bad.
I ain't gonna lie, the Big D is dope. I like that. Brandon, what's your favorite throwback?
I could say ours, but honestly, man, I like the Eagles, the old Eagles joint.
You like that one?
Like with that flat white. That was
And I like the Oilers. I mean, if that's considered a throwback and shit, but I like the Oilers jersey.
What you think, Shammond? What's your favorite throwback?
Low key, I mess with the Pittsburgh joint where it got the line.
The rugby looking joint.
Oh, you like the bumblebee joint? The bumblebees? You like the bumblebees?
Yeah.
Okay. That's what's up.
They are tough.
Mine is, I like the powder blue Charger joint.
Yeah, it's dope.
Powder blues.
Best throwbacks in all of sports, though, really honestly, might be the 1997 Toronto Raptors.
I like the Orlando Magic
with the dinosaur.
With the big dinosaur.
The big dinosaur.
I like the
old Magic.
Hold on. Tommy, let's be for real, though. The only reason why that's dope is because you had Tracy McGrady and Vince Carter wearing that shit. If you had some bums wearing that, you would never think that was a good jersey. Because
T-Mac was mediocre.
The pinstripe Orlando Magic.
T-Mac was
the black pin with the pinstripe Orlando Magic.
Orlando Magic joint.
The Orlando Magic pinstripe joint was dope.
Yes. And the Phoenix Suns, the old black one. The old black shit they had with Barkley.
I like it with my squad used to wear the all burgundy joint with the no nothing on the helmets. Just
like the Florida State.
Green Bay had just the yellow joint.
Yeah.
I like that too.
Didn't they do the one side at one point in time too?
It looked like Florida State a little bit.
Who, Washington?
Yeah, Washington.
Yeah, like Alabama. Yeah,
had the one joint over there. Yeah. So we got 1:26 left. Hope y'all ready for the round table and the playoffs. And the Milwaukee Bucks are about to win. And I picked them to lose with Middleton going down.
Trae Young hit the buzzer.
I picked them to lose. Oh my! What happened with the Atlanta Hawks?
Trae Young hit one to win it.
Floater.
You're lying. Ice Trae.
Ice Trae did it.
Ice Trae did it. Wow, Ice Trae.
I like the Pelicans beating the Suns in the series.
Yes,
man.
we're gonna talk about that, Shammond.
Yeah.
Yes, that's
I got 10 on this game.
You are on it, Shammond. Let me ask y'all a quick question, real quick. If Giannis can win a championship without Middleton, how much does that elevate him?
I said Giannis is the best player in the league at the beginning of this pod.
That's right, not Joker. Not Joker. We're gonna talk about
Joker's the top 10, bro.
Joker's the MVP this year.
He is not top 10. Rellism Sports Talk episode 86, part 1 is concluding right now. Get ready for part 2. We going NBA, and if Drew pops on, we got a little baseball like this much right here. And then round table. 86 part 1 is over. All right, fellas, see y'all in a minute.